Happy Thursday to you, my friends. And this may be our last devotional talk of the week based on the weather forecast. Hurricane Helene is racing toward the Big Bend area of Florida. And according to what's been predicted, we're going to be impacted by its outer bands late tonight and on into the early hours of tomorrow morning. And that's why I believe a word of comfort is in order for most of you who are in my listening audience. John 1:16 tells us of his fullness we've all received, his fullness being the fullness of Jesus Christ, and grace for grace. The Good News translation translates that into one blessing after another. The Amplified Bible says grace after grace, spiritual blessing upon spiritual blessing, even favor upon favor, and gift heaped upon gift. Oh, I love all of that because it tells us that there is grace after grace, grace for grace, grace upon grace, or God has tailor-made grace for whatever situation we're in. There is a grace from God that is with us and attends us on an ordinary day. That grace comes to us so silently that if we're not paying attention, we may not even take note of it. There's a grace that God sends for the day that starts off regular, and then somewhere during the day, we're hit with a brand new unexpected difficulty. And we may pick up on that grace a little bit easier because we attend the difficulty with a Lord help me right through here kind of prayer. And therefore, we're more keenly aware of the grace that God supplies. There's a grace from God for the day that we know is going to be long and hard before it even arrives. At the rising of the sun, we get up leaning hard on the everlasting arms, and therefore we know that God is supplying a steady stream of grace to help us to make it through what is that long, difficult day. My friends, the point is this: whatever kind of day we're having, or even whatever kind of season we may be in, there's a grace from God that is for us, that equips us for that very type of day or season. And so, my friends, my advice to you is rest safe in the almighty loving arms of our God. I love you much. Peace.